Hey guys, Cyclone here. Now, I'm going to be doing this is an impromptu beer review, guys. I had to do it because I was blown away by the price tag. I just want to get this up on the channel, and I'll be right back. I actually have to go grab the beer itself. That would help. But we're going to crack open I'm intrigued by this. It's made by a very famous brewer, Hubbards Cave. This is a German chocolate stout, imperial stout with chocolate pecan and toasted coconut. There it is. I was blown away. Hubbard's Cave is selling these stouts in 2-packs for $20. I got up to the register. The guy said, "You know those are going to be $40, right, for the 4 of them." I'm like, $40? I'm only taking 2 of those, dude. Like, are you serious? I would never buy 4 of these if I've never had it before. I've had incredible astronomical stout. I think this is the most expensive. $10 a can. That's a bar price. That's like I'm at a bar and you're telling me I'm paying bar prices for a beer that I purchased in my own home. That's ridiculous. So frankly, I am going into this beer review with extremely high standards. Like, this beer better blow me away. And I'm here to warn people, if it's not worth your money, avoid it. Hubbard's Cave is a very renowned brewer. But are they upping the price around their shipping distribution? I've never had one of their beers. I've only heard about how good they are. I smell some coconut in the initial smell there. Okay, the 12%. All right. 12%er. Nice and frothy coming out. That's good. That's good. Beautiful. I'm going to get it all in here because for a beer this expensive, I want every sip that I can afford here. Okay? Like, no doubt about it. I do have to say, off the initial bat, guys, there it is. 3 fingers of head. Frothy as hell looking. Tight bubbles. Matches my shirt. Nice and dark. A little ring of brown at the bottom, but that's a stout, guys. I will admit, very big. Coconut and pecan with that chocolate. Yeah, we are there at dessert level here. Very nice dessert nose. I'm just like, this is the most expensive beer per can I've ever done. So it's like, that smells really good. Is there a little bit of booze on that? 12%. Great coconut nose. Nice toasted coconut. I am not taking anything away. Good chocolate presence. The pecans add a nice nuttiness to the nose. It has a pecan pie-esque nose, definitely. Toasted coconut, macaroon, and pecan pie. Chocolate pecan pie, I should say. Yeah. Maybe there's some prune too. Dark fruit is starting. This is room temperature, so really, like, let it breathe a little, but this will ultimately be what it is. I'm not going to let it warm that much. It is warm. So, guys, we're digging. We're diving in. Is this beer $20 for 2 cans? Give me a break, but let's see. It's very delicious. Very delicious. A little bit boozy. Now, 12% is not small, but I can taste the booze. This is not barrel aged, is it? It does not mention barrel aging. There's no date on the can. There's a code, but no date on the can. For a beer like this, it's not the end of the world, but Great mouthfeel. I'm going to be honest. Goldilocks. Nice and like it's a little sponge cake like on the body. It has that cakey quality. The malts are holding a nice presence here. It's palate coating. Nice roasted malts. Nice toasted almond flavor. I do get a chocolate covered macaroon thing. There was an extra nuttiness element from the pecan. Definitely. The chocolate is there. It's good. This is a very good stout, but there's one, I can taste the alcohol. And I have had beers that hide the alcohol better than this does. It's a very good beer, don't get me wrong. I'm if someone handed this to me, I would drink it in a heartbeat. Very, very tasty. Very nice mixture of the chocolate and coconut. You know, when I call this a slice of chocolate cake, it's pretty close for what a beer can achieve. Yes, like a coconut chocolate cake. I want to make that very. It's a coconut chocolate cake, more like a chocolate macaroon, frankly, than a cake. There's no If there is lactose, they didn't mention they brewed with it here. If it's not lactose infused, I mean, that would have added an extra cakey like substance to the beer. But guys, this is overpriced. I don't care like what level of ingredient you put in. They're saying, I'm gonna just, frankly, I want to go look up what this beer is getting reviewed. No, that's the wrong Hubbard. There's a bunch of them. Hubbard. Here we go. 4.2 on Untapped. Nah. It's a good stout. I want to preface this. I've had stouts from Trillium and Treehouse. This is in that conversation. This is in that discussion of a nice dessert stout. Yes, it is. It's very tasty. Again, a little boozy. The booze bleeds through a little bit on this one. Look, I am a beer snob, but guys, I've had thousands of beers. I drink hard shit. I drink wine. I drink stuff. I've had a lot of different alcohols and appreciating spirits and drinks. I recently finished a bottle of Rip Van Winkle, which is a very sought after bourbon. I have a family friend in the restaurant business, and he was very kind enough to give me a bottle because we go to his restaurant all the time. Point is, this is boozy. I know it's 12%. I know it is, but it is boozy. There is a clear layer of booze in this. Good mouthfeel. Nice chocolate presence. Nice macaroon presence. Pecan does add a nice nuttiness. But there is a slight layer of booze bleeding through. And I've had beers in this category where Trillium and Treehouse, and the booze is not there. The burning, boozy sensation. This isn't even barrel aged, to my understanding. Double pastry. And they're saying 4.2. I think that's a good suggestion. That is way too expensive. Way too expensive. If this was $22 for a 4-pack, very good. But again, you're asking me to review this for what it is and what it's priced at. I'm going to be right back. Hang on. I just got to blow my nose, guys. Sorry. But there is no doubt that that is a pastry stout. 100%. Definitely. That is a pastry stout. There is no mystery. You are getting a chocolatey pecan. I will say the toasted, the coconut is very strong on it. Like, it's very macaroon-like. So I would say that if you're interested in this beer for any reason, whatever it is, maybe you're, near Hubbards Cove and you want to go and check it out at the brewery. These guys are out of Illinois. They have it on tap. Yeah, try it. I wonder what the local price is for you guys. But, this is a well-known brewery. They've made some good stuff. And this is very good, but it is overpriced. And again, that little layer of booze in there. Nope. Not for that price. Nope. That is too boozy for a 12%. I know that sounds crazy to some people because some people don't have the privilege of having a Trillium and a Treehouse next door. I've had their beers. I've had King Julius. I've had Max Legroom. I've had Trillium Endless Night and Day, which is one of the best stouts of all time. I've had PM Dawn. I've had Sweet Ride. These are stouts that blow me away, right? These are pastry stouts that hit me all over the place. Even Goose Island, even Bourbon County is more impressive overall than this, and it's less expensive. Even Bourbon County, an overpriced beer, but it's not overpriced because it's barrel aged. This is more expensive, I think, mathematically, than a Bourbon County stout. Absolutely not. No, not when it hasn't been in the barrel, my friend. So no, this is getting a 95, maybe even a 94 because of the price. In fact, it would probably be like a 97 in my grand scope without price considered. But with price considered, there's no date on it. I know it's a stout like this, but there's no date. 94. I just knocked this sucker down below an A. Because of price. Don't get me wrong, it's a very tasty stout. But I can tell it's not quite as well blended together and mixed together. There are bigger beers out there that have less of that cutting booze factor. That booze bleed is what I like to call it. It just bleed. You can taste the raw booze, the alcohol created from the brewing process. There are other brewers that do it better. I'm sorry. So you overprice the beer. I will say this. Again, if it's on tap, you can go to the brewery and get it. By golly gee, go get a glass. It is a macaroon bomb in the glass. It is really good. But again, understand that it is, for the shipping side of things, way overpriced. There it is. That's the review. It is a macaroon bomb, 100% chocolate macaroon all day, every day. I don't drink these big stouts that often anymore. I haven't had one in actually the better part of a year since I've had a big stout. I don't drink these mammoths really at all anymore. And I did this for a special treat. I felt like it would be fun to see how you could review an expensive beer, and did the brewer live up to that price tag? I rarely review beer based on its price, but I was very compelled to do this one because I'm like, that's too expensive. This should have been $22 for a 4-pack. 22 for a 4. This is 20 for 2. It's double the price of what it should be. They're getting away with murder. So frankly, Hubbards, Cave, even if you guys are struggling, you can't expect buyers to buy this stuff and then buy it again. And in this market, there are some clueless inexperienced beer drinkers who will pick this up, think it's the greatest stout they've ever had, and pick up more. They're out there. But you know what? I'm not one of them because I've had better. If you had priced this properly, you would have had an A+ beer on your hands, guys. It's close. Of course, as it breathes and as you drink it, it starts to blend a little bit. But now, I think 94, 95, 95. I could say 95. The alcohol, I can still taste a little bit of it. It's still lingering somewhat, but it's as you breathe and as you drink it, alcohol gets less prevalent. I wonder why. Because as you drink alcohol, you get used to your brain, your body gets used to it, and then you're like, "Oh, I'm just drinking alcohol." So the sharp taste kind of subsides, but I still taste a little bit of it. So it's like I would almost call it like a sour note if you're reviewing something else. Like it's an off flavor, which I don't want here. Last point. Again, this is more expensive than many barrel-aged stouts with even higher ABVs. That's why even if they got the most expensive chocolate they could, like, I personally don't think it's worth it. I know it's crazy, but it's still a 94, 95, whatever, but there's that slight twang of alcohol in there. Man, that's too bad. They're so close to nailing this style if they did it right and they priced it right for the distribution side of things. I know it's out of state privilege. Oh, I get to try a beer from Illinois that I've never had before. Yeah, you're right. But would Trillium and Treehouse charge this price in other states? I don't know, man. It would be up a little bit. But then again, I personally feel like in most examples, their beers would be better. Stouts. There you go, 95. If I'm in a bad mood, 94. There's the review. Guys, I will be doing Hunter x Hunter very soon, in about 2 hours. So I will see you there. And this stream, I just had to record this and do it. So I will see you guys later for Hunter x Hunter. Can't wait.